Hello, Gamergate, feminists and anti-feminists alike. I am the Green Knight. That is the alias that you will know me by until I can put up a few videos, show them to my bosses at work, and let them be properly inoculated to some of the nastiness currently going on around the internet that is quite unfortunate. I am here to tell you why it is, and it says in the video description, why I am no longer an anti-feminist. Now, before we get into the reason, I think I ought to define for a little while what an anti-feminist actually is. Since Gamergate is a movement full of people who have had their eyes opened to the corruption within the media, I'm sure a lot of you already know, but that title was provocative enough that we may have some outsiders in here, and we need to get everyone on the same page. Now, anti-feminism is a movement that grows every time there is something of the likes of the recent Rolling Stones article that came out, in which an allegation of rape on a college campus was pushed way out of proportion and later turned out to be fake. Every time we see a case like Duke Lacrosse, every time we see feminist protests censoring men's rights issues, such as in the University of Toronto, every time feminists in power pass legislation to mitigate male victims of rape or unconstitutionally remove man's due process rights in court. Anti-feminism is not a movement that is against women's rights. It is a movement that is very concerned that feminism is no longer fighting for gender equality.